By all accounts, Mr. Ryan's budget is very similar to the prior two budgets. So let me get your reaction. Is this the same thing, just a different day?
Well, it's actually almost worse than the budget that Mitt Romney had to disavow last year. I mean, if you ever talk about doubling down on a bad idea, that's what Paul Ryan has done this year. And just one example, I mean, under his budget, Medicaid would be slashed by 50% over the next 10 years. That's at a time when, you know, many seniors are coming into the system and will be relying on Medicaid for their skilled nursing facility payments. I mean, this is dramatic cuts that are going to hurt, once again, low and middle income Americans.
But if we are to see tough decisions made, and the president has said that, what do you believe would be the appropriate change, if any, to so-called entitlement programs?
Well, you know, I think people forget that under the Affordable Care Act, we've made some significant changes in entitlement programs. We changed Medicare to the point at which we're now experiencing the lowest growth rate in cost in Medicare as we have in decades.
But the president has implied, at least, that he's prepared maybe to even do a bit more.
Right, he's talked about changing the way we calculate cost of living increases and Social Security,
right.
to change CPI. That's something that you know, a lot of us have problems with, because again, the most dramatic impact is on the people who can afford it least. But we can talk about that. I'm one who believes that ultimately we're going to need to change. We're going to need to means test Medicare, and you know, we can certainly tax the benefits under Social Security for higher income seniors as well. We're doing that now. We could maybe find some more savings in that area. But again, you got to be very careful about the things you do that affect the people who are most vulnerable, and that's where things like change CPI give us a problem.
Let me play a little bit more of what Congressman Ryan said today regarding his outreach to the president.
This is an invitation. Show us how to balance the budget. If you don't like the way we're proposing to balance our budget, how do you propose to balance the budget?
How would you answer that question? And also, since I want to play fair here, Congressman Ryan over the weekend was asked if he thought the president was sincere in his outreach. Do you believe that that's a sincere invitation?
Well, you know, the Republicans keep talking about how they are having a problem with their message. Well, actually, they didn't get the message from last November's election. I think that's the problem they're having right now.